Here's our Stock at Focus segment, and this is JP Morgan again, and I know we've done this a couple of times. I just think it's very important to get a feel for a lot of these kind of charts that once they start to break down the dynamics, I think it's invaluable, really, just to understand the price action. Here you had two very important lows. You know that they're important because the whole major thrust of this move occurred very close to these ranges. So you know that this very likely could be a potential target at 28. You have also, as you start to see this break through this 50-day moving average, you see it kind of come into here. You see the gap down through the 100-day moving average, and you see this big decline here. Now, what ends up happening in these kind of cases, a lot of times, a majority of the times, is people have unrealistic expectations. As they look at this stock, they say, well, it's at 32, it's cheap, I think we could get 36 or maybe 38 out of it. But what they're failing to really incorporate it is the dynamics of the longer term, or at least the shorter term, even the shorter term scenario here. You have something that's really returning back to its original swing. And so if this low is important, then so would this swing high would be important, and you could see how you really catch that prior swing high. So the 34, say 34.5 range would be your initial target for that bounce, and no more, or at least you would be concerned that if you start to see some hesitation